Should Indian investors diversify beyond India? To my mind, the answer is yes. I would say that generally you should have at least 20% of your portfolio to be allocated outside of India. When I say outside of India, now how do you go about doing it? Well, there are different ways of doing it. Earlier, there was a time when we used to play this foreign international investing through mutual funds, but then the limits are over and you cannot take that route. Now there are two more different routes through which you can deploy your funds outside of India, and there are pockets. There are pockets like, for example, within Asia you have like Taiwan, which is doing well. South Korea is another country which is doing well. Vietnam is doing so well. Globally, you look at in Europe, you see Switzerland has been very, very consistent and doing very well. So some of these markets are reasonably doing better than India, and therefore you should have your allocation in those countries. Now, how do you do it? So there are two ways of doing it. Either you track those companies, have a demat account, and through your demat account you can purchase those shares directly. That's one way of doing it. Or the other way of doing it is, if you are an HNI investor, or you are a mid-sized family office, or you are someone whose portfolio size is more than 4 or 5 crores, then you should be doing this whole exercise through GIFT City route or a Cayman Island route. Now, what do you mean by that? In the GIFT City, Gujarat, the government of India has allowed fund management companies to invest abroad, and the vehicle that they can choose is AIF, which is Alternative Investment Funds, where the minimum threshold of investing is $150,000. At $150,000, you can start investing globally, and there are two global Indian fund managers who have built their capabilities internationally. One is Marcellus, the other one is White Oak. Now, White Oak has a GIFT City fund which is called GIFT City Outward, which means they invest outside of India, and they bring about 3 years of track record on the table and outperforming the benchmark as well as outperforming the Indian equity markets for the last 3-4 good years. On the other side, there is another route, as I said, called Cayman Island route, which is opted by Marcellus. In Marcellus, because the Cayman Islands, because of the structure do not have any kind of minimum threshold criteria, and they also use that structure to invest abroad. They also invest in European markets, American markets, or even different parts of Asian markets. That structure, the minimum threshold is $5,000, which is about 5 lakh rupees for you. So with that 5 lakh rupees, you can start investing in foreign markets. And these fund managers are capable enough to identify very, very high quality businesses from these countries and able to deliver the deliverables in your hand. Now, how would be the taxation? See, in case of AIF, the taxation is done at the fund level. The international exposure, the taxation is different than our equity taxation. In our Indian equity markets, you pay long term and short term. Short term you pay 20%, long term you pay 12.5%. But in international investing, the horizon is not 1 year, it is 3 years. And if it goes beyond 3 years, then you get to pay long term, which is about 20%. So all that taxation is done at the fund level, and you don't have to pay anything beyond that. Thank you. If you like our content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much. My name is Vikas Agrawal and I am the founder of ALTPORT.